Okay, I'm going to get into this. I'm not one to do a whole lot of talking. I was asked to start doing videos about my life, what I do, being an herbalist, and making my own tinctures and all of that. People are very interested in, and being very spiritual, knowing that I am my higher self, and and you have a lower self. There's nothing wrong with having that. But instead of that'll be for another video. But right now I'm going to start out with about a week or so ago. I was in a car accident and I've been experiencing a lot of pain. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to do a 45-day spiritual fast. And while I'm doing this, some of my natural herbs, I'll make tinctures out of that will help with my healing and with my pain, because I don't take no opioids or anything like that. Whatever I take is going to be all natural. I'm the type where I don't put nothing on my body, not even lotion or anything like that, if I can't consume it. So there's a lot of people, yeah, we eat healthy, and there's a lot of us that I'm vegan, but I'm vegan, I want to eat healthy, but I need to make sure that what I put on my body is also healthy. If you don't want to take a bite out of that deodorant, think about why. If you don't want to eat that lotion, think about why. There are ways that we can use all natural ingredients for what we put on our body, and it's still the same thing. But just remember, when you start going all natural, you have to give your body time to get the synthetic out of your system. You have to give yourself at least 14, sometimes 20 days. It all depends on your body, on whether so that the natural ingredients will work. Well, just a minute. I always make an herbal tea. I put all my herbs in here. I don't know if you can see this, but I put all my herbs. I even put a little bit of turmeric and ginger in there, but I have some hibiscus, some alfalfa. I just mix a lot of different teas together, and that will be good for whatever I need for that day. I even have strawberry leaf in there, which takes this anti-inflammatory, and strawberry and a raspberry leaf. So I mix a lot of different herbs together to make my teas. So as I was saying, I do it all natural. I mean, when I say all natural, there's things that grow in your yard that are good for pain. This is the actual dandelions that grow in your yard. These are actual dandelions. I dehydrate them, and then I put them in my tinctures. So dandelion is good for pain as well. I know people drink a lot of dandelion tea and stuff like that. Dandelion has a lot of good properties for it with it. So to get into this, I don't want to take a long time. I'm going to make a tincture for my pain. And of course, we always want to use a dark jar, amber jar, black jar. You want it in something dark. And you'll let it sit for at least a couple weeks, sometimes longer. A lot of my tinctures I let sit for 8 weeks to 10 weeks. So what I'll do, I'm going to fill this halfway with my avocado oil. You always have some type of carrier oil when you want to make your tinctures. Nettles is a good anti-inflammatory, so I'll put some nettles. I just give like a spoonful, a teaspoonful of whatever herb I'm gonna use. And this is Echinacea. In Echinacea, you want to make sure when you have something like this, I 2 weeks is good. Since this is for pain, I'm gonna let this sit in here. I normally have this made already, but for the video, and since a lot of my friends are asking me to do this, I want to just go ahead and make another one. Arnica, this flower is very good for pain. They even have the oil. This one I'll put just a little more in there because it has a lot of different, has like some of the stems in there. So I want to get more of the flower in the oil. And then I have strawberry leaf. All of these help with pain. They have other properties as well, but right now we're talking about the pain to help you when you're dealing with pain like I am with my neck and my back. So, and not being able to take any kind of opioid, I wouldn't take it anyway. What I have been using is I make my own Thc Cream out of shea butter, and I've been using this a lot. This is almost gone. I've been really putting this on, and it's been helping me so that I can relax and sleep and stuff like that. All herbs can be very healing if you use them in the right way. So I put all this together. I'm gonna shake it up so that they blend real good into the oil. And then I'll put it in a dry, dark place so that it can sit in all the properties of the herbs and get into this oil. Now I'll be doing a lot more of these videos. I've had so many people come to me and ask how did I get into it. Well, studying herbs is something that I started I didn't even start as a kid, but I learned from my great-grandmother and grandmother. If everybody's grandmother and great-grandmother had a garden, we had all kind of herbs in the garden and all our food and everything. So everything was all organic, all natural. So that was my start. And then once I got a little older and I started doing bodybuilding, I wanted to do all natural bodybuilding. So I was a vegetarian for a while. And it came a time when I said, you know what? I need to look more into, instead of just eating healthy. And I know about certain herbs. I know it's a lot more herbs out there that I need to learn about. So I just did a lot more research and started learning what herbs help us for all the different properties. And so that's the gist of it. I will start doing more videos. This is a start for me. I share my life. Being spiritual is not something you just become. This is who you are. And I hear a lot of people want to put labels. They want to put witch and voodoo, Wiccan. But if we start learning what these words actually mean, voodoo spirit and witchcraft. If anybody says they're witchcraft, I know they have an arsenal of herbs just like what I have here. You have to, because it means pharmaca. The pharmaca means pharmacy. That's healing. So when you start labeling yourself, make sure that you know what you're doing and what you're into. I love it. I want everybody to try to get back into the natural healing, but we don't always have to label it. Just you're spiritual, you're connecting with nature, and you're using nature's properties to help you. So this is Neteret, which equals nature, which equals goddess, which equals fully conscious being. Till next time.